this film looks amazing.
Is it always this bumpy?
You get used to it. Moretti is very disappointed in you, and he wants you dead.
Oh, shit.
The very first time I saw the plane, I took a Sony VENICE Rialto, which is about this big, with a Panavision lens on it, and we took it in and we just put it in different places in the airplane to see where we could physically maneuver, where we could put it. If we were gonna potentially need to cut away sections of the airplane, and what would that entail? And being on a gimbal, cutting away sections of an airplane when you're 15 feet in the air is not really an option because you mess with the structural integrity of the airplane. So we realized right away that we would probably have to shoot as is and come up with creative solutions. And we did end up using Sony VENICE Rialto, which, like I said, is only this big, to maneuver inside that airplane.
Well, we got some very talented people and camera angles, and you know what can be done in this space to approximate, you know, some pretty violent exchanges.
We've been compromised. Tell me how to fly this thing.
Pay attention! That's the good part.
Action is difficult, even with lots of space, but when you're trapped in this little place, to get it and get it so it really works. Full kudos and credit go to the camera team and the stunt team in being able to, you know, make the space for that to happen.
Camera placement was really, really important to us, and especially in those action scenes, to make it feel interesting, to make it feel believable. Keeping it grounded in reality is really important to both of us. We never wanted you to feel like you weren't actually in that plane with those people. And anything we did that drew you away, we knew was going to be a misstep. So working within the volume, having backgrounds that interacted flawlessly, the reflections, the interactive lighting. We ran a big 30-foot by 40-foot overhead panel that would sometimes play content for reflections, but a lot of time would be if you're banking and the sun is moving, well then a light source would go across that 30 to 40-foot panel and go over to the other side.
I'm gonna enjoy this.
Getting a call from Mel Gibson to do a movie was an incredible honor in itself, and working with him on set was no different. It was like the coolest film school you could ever go to.
Just keep the extremes, and then we'll do one after that that's like, you know, 50% less.
He's an actor's director, and just watching him and the nuance and the things that he wanted, and then the spin that he would put on things that other people wouldn't. I looked at him one day and I said, you know, this movie in somebody else's hands is a pretty straightforward thriller. But watching the little flourishes and the little places you take it makes it something extraordinary.
I'm gonna tear you apart.
Y'all need a pilot?